The stage lights dimmed, the audience settled into silence, and a single spotlight illuminated Kaibrienne as she stepped onto the American Idol 2024 stage. There were no flashy visual effects, no elaborate dance routines, and no distractions. It was simply an artist standing before millions of viewers, ready to tell her story through an original song titled, "Girl, I Am Now." In a competition known for breathtaking covers of legendary hits, Kaibrienne chose a different path. She decided to reveal her heart instead of borrowing someone else's words. From the opening lyric, it became clear that this performance was about more than vocal ability. It was about growth, resilience, and the courage to embrace change. Every note carried emotion, and every verse painted a picture of a young woman who had learned valuable lessons through life's challenges. The judges immediately recognized the authenticity of the performance. Original songs are often risky in a competition because they leave no familiar melody for audiences to compare. Everything depends on the singer's ability to connect emotionally. Kaibrienne accomplished exactly that. Her voice floated gently through the theater, beginning with soft, reflective verses before building into a powerful chorus filled with hope and determination. Rather than relying on vocal acrobatics, she focused on storytelling. Every phrase felt personal, inviting listeners into moments of heartbreak, self-discovery, and newfound confidence. The title, "Girl I Am Now," perfectly summarized the emotional journey behind the song. It celebrated personal growth without denying past struggles. Instead of pretending life had always been easy, Kaibrienne acknowledged the difficult experiences that helped shape the person she had become. One of the most remarkable qualities of her performance was its honesty. Reality television often highlights dramatic moments, but genuine vulnerability is much harder to create. Kaibrienne didn't need dramatic production because her lyrics carried enough emotional weight to captivate the audience. The arrangement remained beautifully simple. Gentle piano chords blended with subtle strings, allowing the lyrics to remain at the center of attention. This minimal production gave every word room to breathe, making the emotional message even stronger. As the chorus arrived, her confidence grew noticeably. Her voice expanded with warmth and clarity while maintaining complete emotional control. The audience responded with enthusiastic applause, sensing they were witnessing something deeply authentic rather than simply another competition performance. Throughout American Idol 2024, Kaibrienne consistently demonstrated artistic maturity beyond her years. While many contestants impressed with technical precision, she often stood out because she sang with purpose. Her performances reflected experiences that many viewers could relate to, creating emotional connections that extended beyond the television screen. Girl I Am Now explored universal themes including self-worth, perseverance, healing, and acceptance. These subjects resonate across generations because everyone experiences moments of uncertainty while discovering who they truly are. The lyrics encouraged listeners to stop apologizing for personal growth. Sometimes becoming stronger requires leaving behind old fears, painful memories, and unrealistic expectations. Kaibrienne transformed those ideas into music that felt both intimate and inspiring. Her vocal tone shifted naturally throughout the performance. The quieter verses carried gentle vulnerability, while the soaring chorus reflected newfound confidence. This contrast created an emotional arc that kept audiences fully engaged from beginning to end. Another strength of the performance was its sincerity. Nothing felt exaggerated. Every expression appeared genuine, every smile earned, and every emotional pause meaningful. Instead of performing for applause, she seemed to sing directly from her heart. The judges praised not only her songwriting but also her ability to communicate emotion through subtle vocal choices. Rather than overwhelming the melody with unnecessary embellishments, she trusted the song's message. That confidence allowed listeners to focus on the story unfolding before them. Many aspiring musicians dream of sharing original music on a national stage. Few receive such an opportunity, and even fewer make a lasting impression. Kaibrienne proved that authenticity can be just as memorable as technical perfection. The audience's standing ovation reflected more than admiration for her voice. It recognized the bravery required to reveal personal experiences through original songwriting. Vulnerability often creates the strongest artistic connections because audiences recognize honesty when they hear it. Throughout the competition, Kaibrienne continued evolving as both a vocalist and songwriter. Every appearance revealed greater confidence, stronger stage presence, and deeper artistic identity. Girl I Am Now became an important milestone in that journey. The song also reminded viewers why American Idol continues discovering meaningful artists year after year. Beyond finding incredible voices, the competition celebrates individuals willing to share authentic stories through music. Listeners across social media praised the performance for its emotional depth. Many described feeling personally connected to the lyrics, explaining that the song reflected their own experiences with growing up, overcoming obstacles, and embracing change. The simplicity of the staging emphasized the performance's emotional core. Without elaborate visuals competing for attention, every lyric became more powerful. Sometimes less truly becomes more, especially when a song carries genuine emotional substance. Kaibrienne's confidence never appeared forced. Instead, it developed naturally as the performance progressed, mirroring the message within the lyrics themselves. That artistic consistency made the entire presentation feel complete and believable. For young audiences especially, Girl I Am Now offered an encouraging reminder that personal growth deserves celebration rather than fear. Life constantly changes people, and those changes often reveal strengths previously hidden beneath uncertainty. Musically, the composition balanced contemporary pop influences with heartfelt singer-songwriter traditions. The melody remained memorable without overshadowing the lyrical message, creating a song capable of connecting with diverse audiences. As the final chorus approached, Kaibrienne delivered her strongest vocal performance of the evening. Her voice soared confidently across the theater while preserving the emotional intimacy established during the opening verses. The closing note lingered beautifully before silence filled the room for a brief moment. Then the audience erupted into applause, recognizing they had witnessed not merely another performance but an important artistic statement. Looking beyond the competition, performances like Girl I Am Now suggest exciting possibilities for Kaibrienne's future career. Artists who combine compelling songwriting with emotional authenticity often build lasting relationships with listeners because their music reflects genuine human experiences. Whether performing original songs or interpreting classics, Kaibrienne demonstrated qualities that cannot be taught through vocal lessons alone: honesty, empathy, resilience, and the courage to remain authentic under enormous pressure. Her American Idol 2024 journey became about far more than advancing through weekly rounds. It represented the evolution of a young artist discovering her own voice, not only vocally but creatively and personally. In the years ahead, fans will likely remember Girl I Am Now as one of those defining American Idol moments where artistry overshadowed competition. It reminded audiences that music becomes most powerful when artists choose truth over perfection. Kaibrienne stepped onto the stage as a contestant, but by the end of her original performance, she stood before viewers as a storyteller whose music carried genuine emotional meaning. Girl I Am Now wasn't simply a song, it was a declaration of identity, resilience, and hope. For anyone watching, the message was unmistakable: our past may shape us, but it does not define our future. Growth is something to embrace, every scar tells part of our story, and becoming the person we are meant to be is a journey worth celebrating. Through one unforgettable original performance, Kaibrienne transformed those timeless truths into music that will continue inspiring audiences long after the final note faded.